This video should help me when I'm subbing for multiple variables. So first kind of problem here we got is I went to Mama Mia's Pizza. You can get cheese only, and it gives me the price of the small, the medium, and the large. And if I want toppings, they all cost 95 cents each. So how much would it cost for a small sausage pizza? So first thing I'm going to do is come up and get the small, which is $6.50. And then if I'm getting sausage, that just means I'm getting one more topping. So 1 at 95 cents would just be 95 cents. Add it on, and I'm at $7.45. You try out the next one at Mama Mia's Pizza. How much would it cost for a large pepperoni, mushroom, and sausage? This time they're getting a large, which would be $9. And then they're getting pepperoni, mushroom, and sausage, which would be 3 toppings. So 3 times 95 cents gets me another $2.85. Add that on to my $9, and I'm at $11.85. Stop the video and try the next one out. Mama Mia's Pizza. This time we're getting a medium. So that's $7.75. And we're getting ham and bacon. So that's 2 toppings. So add $1.90 onto $7.75. $9.65. Got a little bit different kind of problem here. We got some kinds of transportation: a train, a plane, a boat, and a car. And you can see the plane is obviously the fastest, and the boat is the slowest. The time equals the distance divided by the speed. So it says, how long would it take to fly 800 miles by plane? So I'm just going to plug numbers in. My 800 miles is going right in here for my distance. Since I'm going by plane, it's 200 miles per hour. So I've got 800 divided by 200. Since I got zeros inside and outside, I can get rid of them. And look, I just have 8 divided by 2, which equals 4. So if I went 800 miles in a plane, it would only take me 4 hours. Stop the video when you try it out. Here we go. I'm going 300 miles by boat. Boat speed is 25 miles per hour. So I got 300 divided by 25. None in 3. 125 and 30. And I got 50 left over. How many 25s and 50? 2 of them. Comes out even. So if I was going 300 miles by boat, it would take about 12 hours. Stop the video when you try it out. My distance is 960. I'm driving car. My speed in the car is about 60 miles per hour. So 960 divided by 60. No 60s and 9. How many 60s and 96? 1. I got 36 left. Bring down my 0. How many 60s and 360? Well, how many 6s and 36? 6 of them. And it comes out with no remainder, so it would take 16 hours in a car. Last one on this kind. This time I'm taking a train to go 800 miles. This was just like we took an 800-mile plane ride. So 800 by train, the speed in the train is 40 miles per hour. So I got 800 divided by 40. No 40s and 8. How many 40s in 80? There's 2 of them. 2 times 40 is 80. Nothing left. Bring down my 0. There's none there. It would take 20 hours to go by train 800 miles. Let's try this one out. In different states, we have different tax rates. In Alabama, it's 4 cents on the dollar. Kentucky, 6 cents on the dollar. And Indiana, 7 cents on the dollar. So Jack buys a Wii in Alabama for $200. What's his total cost? All I need to do is plug in all the numbers. So he's spending $200. That's my price. That's going there and there. And then the tax rate, since it's in Alabama, is 0.04. So I remember my saying on the Tower of Powers, please excuse my dear Aunt Sally, so I'm going to do the multiplying first. So I got 200 times 0.04008. Bring my decimal point. $8 is my tax. Add that on to this 200. So then I got 200 plus 8. If he bought the Wii in Alabama, the total price would be $208. Stop the video when you try this one out. Mary buys a dishwasher in Indiana for $350. What's her total cost? Well, the price is $350. The tax is 0.07. Multiply first step. 0.07 times 350. There's a 0 and a 5, carrying my 3, 21, 24. Move the decimals 1, 2 spots, $24.50. Add that on to the $350. And if Mary buys the dishwasher in Indiana, her total cost, her total price at checkout would be $374.50. Try this one out. Hank's buying a shirt in Kentucky. Costs $15. Tax rate in Kentucky is 0.06. So I'm finding my tax first. 0.06 times 15. 6 times 5 is 30. 6 times 1 is 6 plus 3 is 9. 90-cent tax, so I got $15 plus 90 cents. $15.90 tax. Shipping rate, $3 for the first 5 pounds and 75 cents for each pound over 5. How much would it cost to ship something that weighs 8 pounds? Sometimes I like to draw a little picture, so my first 5 pounds, and then I got to pay 1 pound for each pound. I got to pay for each pound over that. So there's my 8 pounds. The first 5 pounds was $3, and then after that, each of these were 75 cents. So really I have 3 times 75 cents, which gives me 2 1/4, plus this $3 at the beginning. So altogether I would be paying $5 1/4 to ship something that weighs 8 pounds. Stop the video when you try it out. Same strategy. Draw out what it looks like. There's my first 5 pounds. And I'm going to have 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 pounds. The first one costs $3, and all of these cost 75 cents a piece. So I got 5 times 0.75 this time. 25 carrying by 2, 375, and add that on to my original $3. I'm at $6.75. Try one more out. This time we're shipping something that weighs 15 pounds. Remember, I'm paying for the first 5 pounds, and I'm going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 more pounds. This costs $3. This time I know I got 10 of them at 75 cents each. Polo. Add them up. $7.50 for the last 10 pounds. $3 for the first 5 pounds. Which would give me a total of $10.50. Taxi rate, $4.50 for the first mile and $2 for each half mile after that. How much would a 2-mile taxi ride cost? This is kind of just like the shipping problem, so I'm going to draw a picture again. Here's my first mile, and then after that I'm going half miles. That gets me up to 1.5 miles, but I need to do 2 miles, so I'm taking another half. So there's 2 total miles, $4.50 for this first mile, $2 for each of the half miles. So I got 2 times 2, which equals $4, and $4.50 for the first mile. Add them together, and I'm at $8.50. Here's one for you. Try it out. How much would a half-mile taxi ride cost? Kind of a tricky question, because I can go the first mile for $4.50. If I only went a half a mile, guess what I have to pay? Just $4.50. That's why the taxi guys charge more for that first mile, because they know they're having to drive out to you. How much would it cost for a 5-mile taxi ride? All right. We got the first mile. Then we're at 1.5. And 2. 2.5. And 3. 3.5. 4. 4.5. And 5. So how many half miles did I go? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 of them at $2 a piece. That gives me 16 bucks for that. And my first mile was $4.50, which would give me a total of $20.50.